A powerful winter storm is rapidly transforming into a dangerous blizzard, and millions of Americans are directly in its path. Forecasters see the storm has intensified faster than expected. Travel across major cities could grind to a halt. Whiteout conditions may make roads impassable within hours. Power outages and coastal flooding are growing concerns. Emergency declarations and travel restrictions are already being discussed. And tonight, the Northeast is preparing for what could become one of the most disruptive storms of the winter. A rapidly strengthening coastal storm is taking aim at the northeastern United States, threatening to bring blizzard conditions, damaging winds, and significant snowfall from the mid-Atlantic through New England. Meteorologists warn the system has shifted in track and intensity, increasing the likelihood of heavier snow and stronger winds across densely populated areas. Weather models over the past 24 hours have trended toward a more severe scenario. Instead of staying safely offshore, the storm is expected to intensify along the Atlantic coast, creating conditions favorable for heavy snowfall and strong northeast winds. This shift significantly raises the risk of blizzard conditions in major metropolitan areas, including New York City and Boston. The storm's rapid strengthening is being fueled by a powerful clash between cold Arctic air plunging southward and moisture-laden air moving north from the Atlantic. When these systems collide, the result can be explosive storm development, a classic setup for a powerful nor'easter. Millions of residents across the Northeast Corridor are now under winter storm warnings and blizzard watches as forecasters predict heavy snowfall rates, potentially exceeding 1 to 2 inches per hour in the hardest-hit areas. Such intense snowfall can quickly overwhelm road crews and reduce visibility to near zero. New York City is expected to experience significant impacts, with officials warning of dangerous travel conditions and the potential for widespread disruptions. Authorities are urging residents to avoid unnecessary travel as conditions deteriorate. If snowfall rates intensify and winds strengthen as predicted, visibility could drop below a quarter mile, the threshold used to define blizzard conditions. In such situations, even short trips can become life-threatening. Wind gusts could exceed 50 miles per hour along coastal regions, creating blowing and drifting snow that buries roadways and blocks access routes. These winds may also bring down tree limbs and power lines, increasing the risk of power outages during freezing temperatures. Coastal flooding is another major concern. As the storm intensifies offshore, strong onshore winds may push seawater toward coastal communities during high tide cycles. Low-lying neighborhoods and shorefront areas could experience minor to moderate flooding, particularly in vulnerable sections of Long Island and coastal New Jersey. Air travel disruptions are already beginning to ripple through the region. Major airports in New York, Boston, and Philadelphia are monitoring conditions closely, with delays and cancellations likely as the storm intensifies. Airlines are urging passengers to check flight status and prepare for schedule changes. Rail and bus services may also face disruptions, especially if heavy snowfall and strong winds create hazardous operating conditions. This storm arrives at a time when the region has already experienced repeated waves of winter weather, leaving snowbanks piled high and infrastructure strained. Additional snowfall and strong winds could compound existing challenges and slow recovery efforts. Emergency management officials across multiple states are coordinating response plans, positioning snow removal equipment, and preparing shelters in case power outages leave residents without heat. Residents are being urged to prepare now. Stock essential supplies, including food, water, medications, and batteries. Charge mobile devices and backup power banks. Ensure vehicles are winter-ready and fueled. And most importantly, stay informed through official weather alerts and local emergency guidance. For those who must travel, winter safety experts advise carrying emergency kits in vehicles, including blankets, flashlights, extra clothing, and non-perishable food. If conditions worsen rapidly, drivers may become stranded. Schools and government offices in some areas are already evaluating closures as officials monitor storm intensity and timing. Employers across the region are encouraging remote work options to reduce commuting risks. Meteorologists emphasize that the timing of the storm will play a critical role in its impact. Snow is expected to intensify overnight when temperatures drop and accumulation becomes more efficient. By morning, some communities could wake to dramatically changed conditions. Blizzard conditions are not defined solely by snowfall totals, but by the combination of heavy snow, strong winds, and dangerously low visibility. Even moderate snowfall can become life-threatening when accompanied by powerful winds. In past storms, whiteout conditions have stranded motorists, halted emergency response vehicles, and made navigation nearly impossible. Officials stress that staying off roads during peak storm intensity can save lives. Beyond transportation disruptions, the storm could impact supply chains and deliveries across the region. Grocery stores and pharmacies may experience delays, and residents are advised to plan ahead. Utility companies are preparing repair crews in anticipation of potential outages. High winds combined with heavy snow accumulation on branches can bring down power lines, especially in coastal areas exposed to stronger gusts. Despite the risks, many residents are also preparing for the familiar rituals of a northeast snowstorm, stocking up on essentials, checking on neighbors, and preparing homes for freezing conditions. Community resilience often shines brightest during severe winter weather. Still, officials stress this is not a storm to underestimate. Rapidly changing forecasts, heavy snowfall potential, and powerful winds combine to create a high-impact weather event capable of paralyzing major cities. The coming hours will be critical as meteorologists refine snowfall totals and storm track projections. Small shifts in the storm's path could significantly alter which communities receive the heaviest impacts. For now, the message remains clear. Prepare, stay informed, and avoid unnecessary travel once conditions worsen. Because when a powerful nor'easter intensifies along the coast, it can transform an ordinary winter weekend into a dangerous and disruptive event affecting tens of millions of Americans. If you live in the Northeast or have friends and family in the storm's path, now is the time to check in, make preparations, and stay alert. And if you want continuing coverage of major weather events and breaking news impacting communities across the United States, make sure to like this video, subscribe to American Sports Bulletin, and share your local conditions in the comments below. How severe is this storm where you live, and are you prepared if conditions worsen overnight? Stay with us for continuing updates as this powerful winter storm unfolds.